Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, 2005. I got Chris Paul.
CP3, I'm going with you on that one.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. For those who don't know, Chris Paul, 12-time NBA All-Star nominations, four-time All-NBA first team nominations, seven-time All-Defensive first team nominations, five-time NBA assist leader, four-time NBA steals leader, the rookie of the year. Give me some of your favorite memories of CP3.
I was a huge Harden fan. I still am a Harden fan, but he was probably one of my favorite players growing up. So it's them on the Rockets team together. I wasn't sure how it would work, but I genuinely to this day think is one of the greatest what ifs ever if Chris Paul didn't get injured in that series because I think that that team had a shot at taking down the greatest team I've ever seen. And Chris Paul was a huge part of that. So I don't think he gets enough credit for what he has done later in his career, even though he
Yeah.
peaked earlier.
I can't lie. I think I don't have a select favorite moment of Chris Paul, but what I will say about CP3 is how he commands the floor when he's on it. Like,
Mm,
it's undeniably, like, as soon as CP3 steps on the court as a PG, as a point guard, you have to pay attention to him because he can dribble, he can pull up from the midi, like, he can do all these different things. And so, if you take your eyes off him, he's going to open up the door for somebody else who you took your eyes off. So, it's like, it's hard to guard a guy like that. And as many professionals would say, you can't stop him. You just can contain him. So CP3, I think just moments when he was just himself, just a different type of beast. Like you can't stop CP3 nowhere. I'm sorry.
yeah. To piggyback off of you, like, um, Chris Paul, I feel like is a really impressive point guard just because of how tall he is, and like you said, how he can control the game at 6 feet. I think like a couple favorite memories I have of Chris Paul. Honestly, like, I'm a Steph Curry fan, so I ain't like the Rockets like that. But I was really impressed with his bubble year with the OKC Thunder, because like the Rockets essentially like kind of kicked Chris Paul to the side, and they thought he wasn't gonna, get to the playoffs with a struggling, well, not a struggling team, but a team that people didn't expect. What they expect, bro? It was like 13 games that year.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they thought they were gonna win 13 games. So the fact that he carried them to the playoffs, the next year he went to the Suns and they went to the finals. Those are some interesting playoff memories, or not playoff memories, interesting notable memories. And I remember like in 2020, a lot of people were talking about Chris Paul in the MVP conversation.